method 3. And this method is known as multipliers method. This method is based on an important property in algebraic ratio. The property is, if a1 by b1 equal to a2 by b2, then each ratio is equal to some p1 a1 plus p2 a2 by p1 b1 plus p2 b2. It can be extended to three ratios, that is, if a1 by b1 equal to a2 by b2 equal to a3 by b3, then each ratio is also equal to p1 a1 plus p2 a2 plus p3 a3 divided by p1 b1 plus p2 b2 plus p3 b3. That's it. If you are multiplying the first ratio by p1 in the numerator, the same p1 should be multiplied in the denominator b1 also. If the multiplication, if the second ratio is multiplied with the p2 in the numerator, same p2 should be multiplied in denominator also. In a similar way, the third. Then we are adding all these numerators. The denominator is also the sum of these. So this property is known. This is very important property in algebraic ratio. I read once more. That is, if there are three ratios, equivalent three ratios, that is a1 by b1 equal to a2 by b2 equal to a3 by b3, then each ratio is equal to p1 a1 plus p2 a2 plus p3 a3 by p1 b1 plus p2 b2 plus p3 b3. So this is that property. Here p1, p2, p3 are called multipliers. So we are applying this property for solving Lagrange's equation in which both comparison method and substitution method fails. Now there is a question, how to select this p1, p2, p3. We should find p1, p2, p3 in such a way that there are two choices, such a way that either the new numerator p1 a1 plus p2 a2 plus p3 a3 is equal to derivative of the new denominator. That is the first condition. We are selecting p1, p2, p3 in such a way that the numerator should be equal to the derivative of the new denominator. So this is one possibility. The second possibility is we are selecting p1, p2, p3 in such a way that the denominator, that is the denominator p1, b1 plus p2, b2 plus p3, b3 should be equal to 0. That is, we are selecting p1, p2, p3 in such a way that p1, b1 plus p2, b2 plus p3, b3 equal to 0. Then what happens? That is, the result of this is, or the consequence of this condition is, we have a1 by b1 equal to a2 by b2 equal to a3 by b3 equal to p1 a1 plus p2 a2 plus p3 a3 by 0. So what is the result? So from this result we can see that p1 a1 plus p2 a2 plus p3 a3 is equal to 0 into any one of the ratio. That is equal to 0. That is p1 a1 plus p2 a2 plus p3 a3 equal to 0. That is what we get. That is the second choice. We are selecting p1, p2, p3 such that the denominator equal to 0. Then correspondingly we will get the new numerator is also equal to 0. That is, new denominator equal to 0 implies new numerator is also equal to 0. So with these ideas we will find p1, the multipliers p1, p2, p3. One condition, either the numerator is equal to the derivative of denominator or the denominator should be equal to 0. Now we will see how to apply this method for solving Lagrange's equation. So we are going to an example. The first example, solve the equation equation y minus z into p plus z minus x into q equal to x minus 1. As usual, we write the auxiliary equation dx by y minus z equal to dy by z minus x equal to dz by x minus 1. Now we cannot apply the comparison method. We can first we are not able to compare first and second because here we have z. We cannot eliminate z. In a similar situation is for the second and third ratio and first and third ratio. So comparison method cannot apply. So we are going to this method 2. Method 2. Now we are adding. We are selecting P1 equal to 1, P2 equal to 1, P3 equal to 1. So what happens? Dx by y minus z equal to dy by z minus x equal to dz by x minus y equal to P1 A1. You are about 1 into dx plus 1 into dy plus 1 into dz divided by P1 A1 by B1 equal to A2 by B2 equal to A3 by B3. Then by the property of algebraic ratio we can write this. All these ratios are also equal to P1 A1. Here A1 A2 A3 are dx dy dz. B1 B2 B3 are y minus z, z minus x and x minus y. So applying that property, here we have P1 dx plus P2 dy plus P3 dz by P1, that is 1. 1 into y minus z plus 1 into z minus x plus 1 into x minus y. 1 minute. That means that is equal to dx plus dy plus dz by y minus z plus z minus x plus x minus y. Now here plus z minus z minus x plus x minus y plus y. So the denominator equal to 0. We have obtained that the denominator equal to 0. That is a new denominator is equal to 0. Therefore it implies dx plus dy plus dz is equal to 0. Now integrating, we have x plus y plus z equal to 0. So this is the first part of the solution. Now here we are selecting P1, P2, P3 as 1, 1, 1. So the multipliers are here. The multipliers are here. Multipliers are 1, 1, 1. Now we are finding another set of multipliers, that is we are choosing x, y, z as multipliers. So what happens then? Each ratio equal to x into dx. Here p is equal to p1 equal to x, p2 equal to y, p3 equal to z. So each ratio means dx by y minus z equal to dy by z minus x equal to dz by x minus y equal to the new ratio means x dx plus y dy plus z dz by x into y minus z plus y into z minus x plus z into x minus y. That is equal to x dx plus y dy plus z dz divided by xy minus xz plus yz minus yx plus zx minus zy. So xy will cancel, minus xz plus xx, yz zy cancel. So the denominator is equal to 0, implies the numerator equal to 0. Then integrate. If you are integrating, we get x square by 2 y square. So to avoid that by 2 in the fraction, 2 in the denominator, we are multiplying through with the 2. So before integration, multiply by 2. So 2x dx plus 2y dy plus 2z dz equal to 0. Then integrating, we get x square plus y square plus z square equal to 0. We get the second part of the solution also. Therefore, the required solution is x square plus y square plus z square equal to function of x plus y plus z. I hope all of you understand this method. So, എങ്ങനെ വേണം സെലക്ട് ചെയ്യേണ്ടത്? നമ്മൾ ഈ മൾട്ടിപ്ലയേഴ്സിനെ സെലക്ട് ചെയ്യാനായിട്ട് ഒന്നില്ലെങ്കിൽ എങ്ങനെയെങ്കിലും ഈ റേഷ്യോയിൽ നിന്നും ഏതെങ്കിലും ഒരു ടേം 3 ടേംസ് കൊണ്ട് മൾട്ടിപ്ലൈ ചെയ്താൽ ഇത് 0 ആക്കാൻ പറ്റുമെന്ന് ആലോചിക്കുക. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഡിനോമിനേറ്ററിൽ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ന്യൂമറേറ്റർ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ന്യൂമറേറ്ററായിട്ട് കിട്ടാൻ പോകുന്നത് ഡിനോമിനേറ്ററിൻ്റെ ഡെറിവേറ്റീവ് ആക്കി ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുമോ? ആ 2 കണ്ടീഷൻസ് മനസ്സിൽ വെച്ചുകൊണ്ട് വേണം P1, P2, P3 എന്നിവ കണ്ടുപിടിക്കാനായിട്ട്. സോ these are the methods. So let us go to the second question. Solve the equation mz minus ny into p plus nx minus lz into q equal to ly minus mx. So as before, let us write the auxiliary equation. Dx by mz minus ny dy by nx minus lz dz by ly minus mx. So choose the multipliers. This is obtained by trial and error method. You have to find P1, P2, P3 in trial method. As so, first set may be set as x, y, z. Then what happens? Then each ratio, short form each ratio equal to x into dx plus y into dy plus z into dz divided by x into mz minus ny. അപ്പോൾ ഫസ്റ്റ് റേഷ്യോയിൽ എക്സ് കൊണ്ട് മൾട്ടിപ്ലൈ ചെയ്തു, ന്യൂമറേറ്റർ എക്സ് കൊണ്ട് മൾട്ടിപ്ലൈ ചെയ്തു, അതേ എക്സ് കൊണ്ട് തന്നെ ഡിനോമിനേറ്റർ മൾട്ടിപ്ലൈ ചെയ്യണം, പ്ലസ് ആഡ് ചെയ്യണം, പ്ലസ് അടുത്ത റേഷ്യോ എടുക്കുക, അവിടെ y ആണ്, അപ്പം ന്യൂമറേറ്ററിനെയും y എടുക്കണം, ഡിനോമിനേറ്ററിനെയും y കൊണ്ട് എടുക്കണം. ഇതെല്ലാം കൂടി ആഡ് ചെയ്ത് ന്യൂമറേറ്റർ ആക്കുന്നു, അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ആഡ് ചെയ്ത് ഡിനോമിനേറ്റർ ആക്കും. സോ ദിസ് ഇസ് ദ കണ്ടീഷൻ. അപ്പോൾ എങ്ങനെ എഴുതാം? സോ ദെയർഫോർ ഈച്ച് റേഷ്യോ ഈക്വൽ ടു എക്സ് ഡി എക്സ് പ്ലസ് വൈ ഡി വൈ പ്ലസ് ഇസഡ് ഡി ഇസഡ് ബൈ എക്സ് ഇൻറ്റു എം ഇസഡ് മൈനസ് എൻ വൈ പ്ലസ് വൈ ഇൻറ്റു എൻ എക്സ് മൈനസ് എൽ ഇസഡ് പ്ലസ് ഇസഡ് ഇൻറ്റു എൽ വൈ മൈനസ് എം എക്സ്. ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് എക്സ് ഡി എക്സ് പ്ലസ് വൈ ഡി വൈ പ്ലസ് ഇസഡ് ഡി ഇസഡ് ബൈ എം ഇൻറ്റു എക്സ് ഇസഡ് ഓപ്പൺ ചെയ്യാം, എക്സ് എം ഇസഡ് minus n xy plus yn. So n xy minus l zy plus z ly. So l into zy minus m into zx. So here m into xz, here m into minus xz. So both will cancel. Minus nxy plus nxy minus lzy. So all are 0. So cancelling each other. So denominator is equal to 0. Therefore the new numerator x dx plus y dy plus z dz is also equal to 0. That implies as before we are multiplying with the 2. So 2x dx plus 2y dy plus 2z dz equal to 0. Therefore x square plus y square plus z square equal to c1. So this is the first part of the solution. Now we are multiplying again. We are choosing another set of multipliers. Choose multipliers as L, M, N. Then each ratio is equal to L dx plus M dy plus N dz by L into M z minus ny plus M into nx minus lz plus N into ly minus mx. That is equal to L dx plus M dy plus N dz by M lz minus N ly plus M nx minus M lz plus N ly minus N mx. So here also M lz cancel idu minus N ly plus N ly mnx. So all of them cancelled. So we have the denominator is equal to 0. That means the numerator L dx plus M dy plus N dz equal to 0. Integrating we get Lx. Here L m n are constants. M into y, n into z equal to z2. Therefore, the solution is x square plus y square plus z square equal to a function of Lx plus my plus n z. Go to the third question. So these are very important questions. Number 1. Solve x square minus y square minus z square into p plus 2xy cube equal to 2xz. So these are important questions. As before, we write the auxiliary equation dx by dy by and dz by 2xz. Now here one comparison is possible. Sorry, the first capital P means dx by capital P. Here it is x square minus y square minus z square, dy by 2xy, dz by 2x. So these ratio can be solved, can be compared. So let us compare the second and third ratio. Now 2x is common. Therefore, we get dy by y equal to dz by z, right? dy by y equal to dz by z. So this is variable separable equation. So integrating ln y equal to ln z plus ln z1. So ln y minus ln z equal to ln z1. So ln of y by z equal to log c1. So eliminating log, we will get y by z equal to 0. So this is simple. First part of the solution, simple form. Now we cannot compare first and third. We are not able to compare this one, or second and first and second. We are not able to compare first and second and first and third. So comparison method is not possible. Substitution is also not possible. So we are going to the third method, that is the multipliers method. So in this case, we are finding the multipliers as, choose the multipliers. Then each ratio is equal to numerator x dx plus y dy plus z dz. First ratio, we have to multiply the numerator and denominator by x. Second ratio, multiply the numerator and denominator by y. In the third ratio, we are multiplying the numerator and denominator by z. Then adding together. The sum is the numerator is equal to sum of the corresponding numerators. Denominator is equal to the sum of the corresponding denominators. So x into the denominator of the first ratio, x square minus y square minus z square, plus y into denominator of the second ratio, 2xy, plus z into the denominator of the third ratio, that is 2xz. And we get x dx plus y dy plus z dz by, just to open the brackets, x into x square, that is x cube, minus xy square minus xz square, plus 2xy square plus 2xz square. So again simplifying, x dx plus y dy plus z dz by x cube minus xy square plus 2xy square will give plus xy square, minus xz square plus 2xz square will give xz square, x dx plus y dy plus z dz by, from this taking x outside, x square plus y square plus z square. So this, in this new ratio there is a hint. What is hint? Hint means take the part of the denominator, that is x square plus y square plus z square. Its differential will be 2x dx plus 2y dy plus 2z. So x dx y dy z dz, that is appeared in the numerator. Here this will be the derivative of part of the denominator, x square plus y square plus z. So we have to eliminate this x. Now using this ratio, let us take the given ratios. That is, each ratio is equal to this one. So what does it mean? That is dx by, that is equal to dy by plus dz by equal to the new ratio. So this is the situation. Okay, x into. Now we cannot apply we cannot compare the first ratio, that is dx by this one equal to the last ratio. We cannot compare, because here x square minus y square minus, if it is x square plus y square plus z square, we can compare the first and last, we will get the result. But here it is not possible. So this ratio cannot be compared. Now if we take the second ratio, here the denominator is 2xy, we have an x in the last ratio. So we can compare the second and last ratio. Similarly, we can compare the third and last ratio. So if we take any two of these possibilities, if we compare the second ratio and the last ratio, that is dy by 2xy equal to x dx plus y dy plus z dz by x into x square plus y square plus z square, we can cancel this x. So dy by 2y equal to x dx plus y dy plus z dz by x square plus y square plus z square. We are taking these 2 to this right side. We will get dy by y equal to 2 into x dx plus y dy plus z dz by x square plus y square plus z square. Now simply the numerator is equal to the derivative denominator. So this is the exact form. So for solving this, let us take the substitution. Substitute. Let us put x square plus y square plus z square as some u. Then 2x dx plus 2y dy plus 2z dz equal to du, or 2 is taken outside. Now the star becomes dy by y equal to du by u, which is very separable. So as usual, we are integrating and we will get y by u equal to c2, or we can take du by u minus dy by y equal to 0. Then integrating, we will get u by y equal to c2, or u by y equal to z plus. Now this replacing u by x square plus y square plus z square by u equal to c2. Therefore, the required solution is x square plus y square plus z square by z is equal to function of y by z, or we can write, therefore the solution is so there are, here we have the the second choice, that is we are finding the Lagrange's multipliers such that the numerator is equal to the derivative of the denominator. So in the first two examples, we are finding the multipliers with the condition that the denominator is equal to 0. As a result, we are able to equate the numerator is equal to 0. In this example, we are selecting the multipliers in such a way that the numerator is equal to the derivative of denominator.